Chapter 1, The New Guy. Tom Bennett starts his temp job at Drake Enterprises with a mix of gratitude and apprehension. Growing up in poverty, Tom was forced to raise himself while his single mother worked tirelessly. Art became his escape, but survival pushed his dreams aside. Now, he's navigating the corporate world, which feels foreign and overwhelming. The company's Secret Santa announcement leaves him hesitant, but wanting to fit in, he participates. He's shocked to draw Cassandra Drake, the IC CEO. Good luck, a coworker jokes. She doesn't even like Christmas. Determined not to disappoint, Tom begins brainstorming. Meanwhile, Cassandra buries herself in year-end work. The holiday season reminds her of her strict upbringing, where her parents demanded perfection at every turn. Christmases were less about family and more about status, leaving her cold to the idea of holiday joy. Yet, she can't help noticing Tom's quiet diligence and the way he treats everyone with kindness, a rare trait in her world. Chapter 2, Holiday Observations. Tom starts paying attention to Cassandra, hoping to find inspiration for her gift. He notices her affinity for caramel lattes and her preference for quiet, isolated spaces during breaks. Despite her reputation, there's a human side to her he begins to glimpse in fleeting moments, a small smile when she thinks no one is looking, a soft sigh when she gazes out her office window. At home, Tom decides to make her a hand-painted ceramic mug. He recalls the snowy woods of his childhood and begins painting a serene winter landscape. He also writes a heartfelt letter to accompany the gift. Ms. Drake. I don't know much about you, but I've learned that you work harder than anyone and expect the best from yourself and others. That kind of drive is admirable, but I hope you also find moments of peace and warmth this season. This mug reminded me of the quiet winters of my childhood, simple, calm, and comforting. I hope it brings you a little joy. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. Your Secret Santa. Chapter 3, Cracks in the Ice. The office is festive, but Cassandra remains focused on her work. Her parents, Robert and Evelyn, call to remind her of their gala. Don't embarrass us by coming alone, her mother chides. Cassandra reluctantly agrees, the weight of their expectations as heavy as ever. One evening, she catches Tom decorating a corner of the office with handmade paper snowflakes. She watches unnoticed, the simplicity of his actions stirring a bittersweet longing for the joy she never experienced. At the Secret Santa exchange, Cassandra opens her gift. The mug's intricate design and heartfelt letter leave her speechless. For the first time in years, she feels genuinely touched. The room buzzes with curiosity, but Cassandra quietly thanks her Secret Santa, her icy demeanor thawing just slightly. Chapter 4, Breaking the Surface. That evening, Cassandra calls Tom to her office. Holding the mug, she thanks him sincerely, a rarity for her. Tom nervously explains why he chose the design and how he wanted to offer something personal within his means. Their conversation deepens. Tom shares how his mother sacrificed everything to give him a chance at a better life and how he turned to art to escape loneliness. Cassandra, in turn, reveals the strict expectations of her upbringing and her struggle to balance success with emotional fulfillment. Impulsively, Cassandra invites Tom to her parents' gala. You'll be my guest, she says, surprising them both. Chapter 5, The Gala. Tom arrives at the Drake family gala, awestruck by the opulence. Cassandra introduces him to her parents, who are visibly unimpressed. Evelyn's sharp remarks about Tom's modest background and Robert's dismissal of his artistry make him uneasy, but he holds his ground with quiet dignity. Cassandra, watching, feels an unexpected pride in him. Later, Cassandra and Tom escape to the snow-covered garden, lit by string lights. They share stories of their pasts. Cassandra admits her parents' approval has always felt out of reach, while Tom reflects on how his mother's love shaped him despite their hardships. They laugh, bond, and for the first time, Cassandra feels the weight of her walls begin to crumble. Chapter 6, Family Matters. Cassandra visits her parents on Christmas Eve, bringing Tom's mug as a gift. When Evelyn questions the cheap item, Cassandra defends it, confronting her parents about their rigid, loveless approach to family. Though the conversation is tense, it marks a turning point in her relationship with them. Tom spends Christmas Eve with his mother, who is thrilled to hear about Cassandra. If she sees the real you, she's worth it, his mother says, encouraging him to follow both his dreams and his heart. Chapter 7, A Christmas Connection. The snowfall outside Cassandra's apartment creates a serene backdrop as Tom steps inside, carrying a small wrapped package. The space is modern yet minimalistic, with only a few holiday decorations, a small tree in the corner and a garland draped over the mantel. Cassandra admits she rarely decorates for Christmas but felt inspired after their conversations. As they sit by the fire, Cassandra hands Tom a large wrapped gift. His eyes widen when he unwraps it, revealing a professional-grade easel, paints, and brushes. "I know you've put your dreams on hold," she says, "but you shouldn't have to. I want to see what you can create when nothing holds you back." Tom is overwhelmed, his voice thick with emotion. "This is more than I ever expected. Thank you." In return, he hands her a small painting. It depicts a snowy cityscape at dusk, with warm light glowing from the windows of the buildings. "This is how I see you," he explains. Surrounded by the cold but still carrying warmth inside, even if you don't always show it. Cassandra is deeply touched, her guarded exterior crumbling. She admits that for years, she's kept people at a distance, fearing they'd see the cracks in her perfect facade. "But you don't seem to care about perfection," she says softly. Tom smiles. "I care about what's real." Their conversation leads to a tentative kiss, both of them realizing they've found something rare, a connection rooted in honesty and mutual understanding. As the fire crackles and snow falls outside, they decide to spend Christmas Day together, marking a new chapter in both their lives. Chapter 8, Secrets and Storms. The peace of Christmas Day is short-lived as the pair faces challenges from their families. Cassandra's parents are furious when they learn she spent Christmas with an employee. Evelyn accuses her of tarnishing the family's reputation, while Robert pressures her to reconsider her choices, implying Tom is beneath her. Meanwhile, Tom's mother, though supportive of his relationship, reveals that she's been struggling financially. She's proud of Tom but reluctant to let him help, fearing he'll sacrifice his dreams again. As Cassandra and Tom grow closer, these family conflicts create tension between them. Cassandra wrestles with her parents' disapproval and their attempts to control her life, while Tom feels torn between pursuing his art and stepping in to support his mother. Chapter 9, Confrontations. Cassandra finally confronts her parents, refusing to let them dictate her choices any longer. She accuses them of prioritizing appearances over love, telling them, "For once, I'm choosing something for myself." Tom, inspired by Cassandra's courage, has an emotional conversation with his mother. He assures her that his relationship with Cassandra has given him the strength to believe in himself again and that he can balance supporting her while chasing his artistic dreams. Chapter 10, A New Year, A New Beginning. As the new year approaches, Cassandra and Tom decide to attend the company's New Year's Eve party together. They're met with mixed reactions. Some employees cheer them on, while others, including Cassandra's parents, look on disapprovingly. At midnight, as fireworks light up the sky, Cassandra and Tom share a kiss, cementing their commitment to each other. They've both grown through their struggles, finding strength not only in themselves but also in each other. Their journey is far from over, but for the first time, they're ready to face the challenges ahead together. Chapter 11, Workplace Whispers. After their public display of affection at the New Year's Eve party, the office becomes a hotbed of gossip. Some employees cheer for the unlikely romance, while others question its appropriateness. Cassandra, usually indifferent to office chatter, finds herself rattled. Tom, too, feels the pressure. His co-workers either treat him with envy or suspicion, wondering if his relationship with Cassandra will lead to favoritism. A few suggest he might be using her to climb the corporate ladder. When Cassandra overhears a senior manager criticizing her professionalism, she realizes the relationship is jeopardizing her authority. She calls Tom to her office to discuss the issue, but their conversation turns into an argument. "Do you regret this?" Tom asks, hurt. Cassandra hesitates, not knowing how to balance her personal happiness and professional image. Chapter 12, Parental Interference. The tension worsens when Cassandra's parents take matters into their own hands. Evelyn arranges a meeting with Tom, under the guise of getting to know him. Instead, she offers him money to leave Cassandra, insisting he's a distraction from her daughter's success. Tom refuses the bribe but doesn't tell Cassandra, fearing it will deepen the rift with her parents. Meanwhile, Robert pressures Cassandra to end the relationship, threatening to withdraw support for one of her upcoming business ventures. Tom's mother also struggles with their relationship. Though she likes Cassandra, she worries that Tom is stepping into a world where he'll always feel out of place. She warns him, love is important, but so is knowing where you belong. Chapter 14, A Stand for Love. Cassandra finally confronts her parents, accusing them of interfering in every aspect of her life. For once, I'm choosing what's right for me, not for you, she declares, severing their control over her business ventures. Tom, inspired by Cassandra's courage, decides to speak at the company's next meeting. He explains his role and assures everyone he wants no special treatment, earning back some respect from his peers. Their reconciliation happens on a snowy evening. Cassandra visits Tom's modest apartment, where she finds him painting a new piece, a vibrant, hopeful scene that symbolizes their journey. She apologizes, admitting she let fear and expectations cloud her feelings. Tom forgives her, realizing they're stronger together than apart. Chapter 15, Building a Future. With their relationship back on track, Cassandra and Tom navigate their challenges as a team. Cassandra implements a clear professional boundary policy, ensuring no one feels Tom is being favored. Tom begins selling his paintings, gaining recognition as an artist. Cassandra attends his first gallery showing, proud to support him. Their families slowly come around, Tom's mother, after seeing Cassandra's genuine care for her son, and even Evelyn and Robert, who grudgingly respect their determination. By the next holiday season, Cassandra and Tom have built a life filled with love, understanding, and mutual growth. They host their first Christmas together, inviting both families to share in their joy, proving that even the most fractured relationships can heal with time and effort.